Tonight, we see two teams that have combined to win 21 of the last 22 AFC East titles. They lock horns for the first time this year. It's the Patriots and the Bills. Next on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen on hand in Western New York. The crowd, as usual, firing up. Patriots and Bills underway in the NFL rivalry series. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. 26-yard line. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Aaron Landry there on the tackle. These two teams, the Patriots and the Bills, original AFL teams, so longtime rivals, and each has had their stake of owning the AFC East. Of course, the Brady Pats were dominant in the division and in this rivalry. They were 34-4 for that Tom Brady-led stretch against Buffalo. However, the tables have turned in the 2020s. The Bills have won 5 consecutive division titles. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he will score. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Terrific late break to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Off the play fake, it's Meg. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. 5 times a Pro Bowler. That's Joey Bosa in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake, here's May. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Cook. And he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Once again, it's Cook. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. Jalen Hawkins there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third and 11. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down. To the air is Allen. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On first and 10, it's Cook. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Now a design run. It's Allen. And he will do it himself. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Here's May to throw it on first down. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And And they'll get together prior to the second down play. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On play action, here's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Yeah, he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
He'll spot Henry open downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's good.
23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Patriots first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
To throw on first down is May. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
We have a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 9. Throwing is May. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And third down coming up.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. Douglas in motion. Throwing on third down is May. And that is incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They're going. It's May. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Here's Bassett for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Patriots nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Maynard on first and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick 6? And, a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays.
In trouble, and down he goes. Greg Russo gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick 6 earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
On third and long, here's May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. That is where you don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Throwing on second down. May. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
Douglas in motion. from the gun. On third down, it's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On fourth down, Bryce Berringer out to punt for New England. And deep to return, that is Parker Washington. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Cook. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Y'all got a part my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We money more power. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk about real.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 28-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Here's Cook. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. From the gun, Josh Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A pickup of 14 on that walk. Good for a Bills first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and you're able to force him down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Allen will throw. Forced out wide. Taking off. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
26 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10. They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away. And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Here's 3rd and 2. Cooper, the tight end, is in motion. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
First down. An 8-yard pickup.
Out of the gun, here's May. I'll throw left side there, not going to find the target.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And the Bills are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
The Bills take over.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Moving outside the pocket, going for it all. And they take him down. Big pickup through the air, but there is a flag on the field. Will this stand? New England going to take their 2nd timeout to talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, here is Allen. That is caught. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 82 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Patriots, nothing. To kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is May. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Here's May. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
On the return, here's Washington. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Cook.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake, it's Allen. Moving to his right. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Bills. Their 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdown. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Marcus Jones now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Design run here for Allen. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's a handoff to Cook. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Third and a yard. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And the Bills are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He is down at the 6. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Flush to his right. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. Pass now for the extra point. Got it. And the Bills continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49 to nothing.
Patriots nothing. Timer pass to kick off for Buffalo.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. To throw on 1st down is May. That's going to wind up incomplete. There's little time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw now, May. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8. At the
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. On the toss, it's Henderson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he will have a Patriots first down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
He'll get this out to Henderson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, New England.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Maynard on 1st and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time, Mike, talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And in motion, it's Diggs. On the draw, it's Henderson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 14 yards on the pickup there.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and So far, they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
On the give, it's Henderson. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This is caught toward the surge of the end zone. Matt Collins, touchdown New England. That his first touchdown this year. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return, here's Ray Davis. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 41-yard line.
Carry, it's Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Now a designed run. It's Allen. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Forced to his right. Now a shot here, deep middle. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Big play there for the Bills. 37 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. The design run here for Allen. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area. And now he has them set up 1st and goal.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's got another one. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. And in motion, it's Diggs. Off the play fake, here's May. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball. These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball is going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Second and 11. Working out of the gun, it's May. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And it's going to be third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They're going. It's May. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on downs.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Designed run, it's Allen, and he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Out to his right, he'll let one go down the middle. He has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. Big-time play there for Buffalo. It's a gain of 49.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play gets him down close, and now it's first and goal. Design run here for Allen. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the Patriots' 6-yard line.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. 4th quarter begins with a run by Cook. And he will score again. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Passes kick is good. And the Bills stretch things out even further.
Bills 63, Patriots 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Let's give credit to the defense. I mean, those throws, they have not been there this entire game. They have tried time and time again to test this defense downfield, and you could see a little frustration mounting from some of these receivers. They cannot connect downfield.
That's going to be incomplete. Hopper is very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 31 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. May to throw again. Trip pass caught by Henry, the tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6.
On the handoff, Henderson. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for our Patriots.
Once more, it's Henderson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They quickly out to Diggs. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
It is 3rd and long. And in motion, it's Diggs. From the gun. On 3rd down, it's May. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll go. Here's May. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now, and here's Allen. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's into the end zone yet again. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Extra point try by Bass. It's up and through. And the Bills will add 1 more onto their big lead.
Patriots 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Begin it on the ground with Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
On the run to the right. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here's a 3rd and 10. the gun. Here's May. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. To throw is May. That's incomplete. Daring haul on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They'll run the sneak, and he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Pretty curious decision there, Mike, to go quarterback sneak on second down. It's typically something that we see on third and fourth down. But in this case, the play caller wanted to convert this first down, don't leave anything to chance, and he's able to get a fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. There he goes again. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
It's the combination of size and speed that really differentiates Josh Allen from the rest of the quarterbacks in the league. So it makes a lot of sense that they're going to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, and we just saw why there.
Here's Cook. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game. He draws ever near to the NFL record of 6. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. They try to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practice. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9. May going to look to throw. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
A modest game. maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A tackle made by Joey Bosa. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second down, they need 7. And in motion, it's Diggs. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. All in by the tight end, Henry. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Here's May. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. They'll run with Cook. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And this is going to be a touchdown. They're going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is six rushing touchdowns in the game, equaling the record set by Alvin Kamara on Christmas Day in 2020. We're watching one of the great individual performances in NFL history. The extra point by pass is good. And the Bills add on to their already sizable lead.
Patriots 7.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Douglas in motion. May, little pop pass to the receiver. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth.
34-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll give this to Stevenson, running right. He's got room to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
At the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. We'll go right back to Stevenson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. On second down, it's May. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Third and a yard. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Bills. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often.